What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
Josephine Langford, also known as Jo, is an incredibly talented Australian actress who is most well known for her breathtaking portrayal of Tessa in the After series of films. She has starred in several other films and television shows as well, and began acting when she was just 15 years old. She rose to prominence later on in 2017 when she appeared in the film Pulse and continued to perform in both Wish Upon and Wolf Creek, a popular Australian series. Since then, she has confirmed that she will continue her work with the After series, and a new installment is expected to be released later this year. Katherine Langford is Jo's sister and has a rather impressive career of her own. Just a year older than Jo, Katherine is most well known for her role in the Netflix series 13 Reasons Why. She played Hannah Baker in the series, which proved to be a massively controversial show for the network. She is a Golden Globe-nominated actress and has appeared in several roles aside from 13 Reasons Why, including appearances in the 2018 film Love, Simon and more recent movie Knives Out, which released in 2019. Though she is a year older than Jo, she didn't begin acting until 2015, when she was around 17 or 18 years old. Since then, she has gained several roles in minor and major films and television series, and plans to act in the upcoming television series Cursed. The relationship between Jo and Katherine has been a highly debated topic for several years. For quite some time, no one even knew the two were related. Speculations arose since the two share the same last name and look shockingly similar, but this fact was not confirmed until somewhat recently. The two have never appeared on screen together and have never even taken a photo with one another throughout their entire careers. For the most part, it seems as though they are living completely separate lives and do not even associate with one another. This fueled many of the rumors that surrounded a possible feud between the two, or a potential fracture in the family. Many of these rumors have since been laid to rest, but no one knows exactly why the two of them seem to live so far apart and remain so disconnected with one another. Josephine has spoken about her sister on several occasions, but refuses to reveal much information about their relationship. She spoke with Refinery29 about the potential feud and said that rumors are crazy. She mentioned several videos have been posted online by fans who have taken pieces out of various interviews and public appearances and spliced them together in a way that would paint the siblings' relationship in a negative light. Jo has denied that the two are in any sort of feud or have any bad blood between them. She stated, "I think when you have limited content of someone, and I'm definitely not helping that, you just sort of take little parts of whatever you know about a person and you extrapolate it." Daily Mail mentioned the pair back in 2018 and wrote an entire article about a potential negative relationship between the sisters. The article detailed several aspects of their relationship and specifically mentioned the fact that each of the sisters has a sizable Instagram following but has never even replied to one another on the social network, let alone shared images. Josephine responded to the rumors by stating that the two have simply never taken the time to appear on one another's social media because they simply never felt it was necessary. Jo continued and explained that she rarely posts to social media and doesn't even check her Instagram feed. Taking an image of the two together and sharing it on social media would be extremely unnatural for them both, as they both are fairly quiet about their personal lives. Neither Jo or Kat has revealed much information about their hobbies or personal endeavors aside from acting. They are both very private individuals who have only shared bits and pieces of their real-life personalities with the public. Even though Katherine has proven herself to be a bit more popular than Jo in the world of acting, largely due to her role in 13 Reasons Why, Jo had been acting for several years before Kat. While touring after the release of After, Jo was asked by a fan who was wondering if her sister's journey into acting inspired her to become an actor as well. Jo responded with a simple statement, saying that she had begun acting long before Kat, insinuating that if anyone would have been inspired to act after watching their siblings succeed, it would have been Kat. She took part in an interview a short while later and asked a fan if Kat had given Jo any advice when she first began to rise to fame. Jo stated that her sister never had time to give her advice, and Jo never even had time to listen if she had. She said, "I think if my first big role had been a Netflix show with a lot of hype, then we would have had more to share. But I didn't have time to hear advice, nor did she have time to share it." This statement seems slightly bitter towards her sister, but Jo insists that there is no bad blood between them. It just seems rather odd to not make time for your siblings, even if you do have a successful acting career. When speaking with Refinery29, she said, "We both got into acting on our own, completely separately, with nothing to do with the other one. We both grew up in this family with parents that weren't particularly creative, and were both interested in creative things." Josephine later appeared in yet another interview in which she said she would be open to acting alongside Katherine if the opportunity ever arose. No one knows if the feeling is mutual, but it seems as though Josephine is more than willing to make amends, even if there is a bitter relationship between the two. Rather interestingly, Katherine appeared in an interview in September 2019 regarding her time spent working on 13 Reasons Why. Shockingly, she stated that she has never ever seen the movie after because she simply didn't make time to watch it. She claims that her schedule is far too busy to watch the movie and had no idea about the stellar performance that Joe provided. She said, "It's so bad. I have so many films that I need to watch right now, and I have a bunch of them on my list, so yeah, I'm going to get to it." These statements come after an interview that was released a short while before After made its theatrical debut. In an earlier interview, Katherine was asked about her family history and if anyone else in her family was involved in the film industry or had ever given her advice on acting or performing in movies. She stated that she was the only one in her family to ever be into acting, although Joe had already appeared in several television and theatrical productions long before Katherine had ever shown an interest in an acting career. The entire situation seems rather odd, and it seems as though Katherine wants to maintain her distance from Joe's career as much as possible. Declining to comment on your family is certainly understandable. We all like our privacy, and it's often best that celebrities keep their personal lives private to avoid any potential creeps getting a hold of your private information. However, denying that your younger sister was even involved in acting seems downright cruel. Katherine was asked about her family once again a short while later when speaking with a celebrity publication, and she was quoted as saying, "Nobody in my family is in show business." A fan responded to this and added, "I find it weird that Katherine and Josephine don't even follow each other on Instagram." Daily Mail reached out to the management teams for both Josephine and Katherine, but never received a response as to whether there was a reason why the two maintained such separate lives and careers. Joe mentioned in an article that was published by Refinery29, "No one I know in real life has ever asked me why I follow this person or why I don't follow this person, because everyone knows it has no correlation to people who are important to my life. I don't even check my Instagram feed. It's meaningless," is what I'm trying to say. Joe was asked point blank about rumors regarding a feud between her and her sister. Adding to the journalist, the tone of her voice changed immediately from her happy and cheery personality to a much darker tone, stating, "I just don't understand the internet sometimes. I think that rumors are crazy." Josephine is very aware of the rumors that have circulated regarding her and her sister, but she refuses to address them and set the record straight. More than anything else, it seems to be her lack of a definite response that had been feeding the rumors that she and her sister are at odds. If the two are not in a feud, it seems like Joe would be willing to state outright, "We're not in a feud, we are good friends." But a statement such as this has yet to come. In another interview with Just Jared Jr., Josephine was asked specifically about a previous interview in which she stated that she did not seek advice from Katherine or even speak with her about her upcoming role in the film After. At this point, Katherine had been acting for several years and had been involved in 13 Reasons Why for many months before Joe landed her role as Tessa. Joe responded to the question saying, "I was flying back and forth between Perth and LA for 6 months to test for a whole bunch of different projects." She recalls, "I had a lot of near misses, including with After, because I was recast a week before filming." This remark was in response to the fact that she had auditioned to play a more minor role in the series, but was promoted to being the lead character just a few days before filming started. She had already been working on her character and on-screen persona, but the production company decided that she was a much better fit for Tessa than any other character in the series. She was wildly unprepared for this change and hadn't even met any of the other lead actors at this point. She stated that she and Hero, who plays Hardin, had not even met until just a few days before they were on screen getting up close and personal with one another. We can only imagine how strange this must have been to force yourself to be romantically comfortable with a stranger you just met a few days ago. Even so, Josephine stole the show and gave an incredibly dramatic and impressive performance as Tessa. The production company and casting directors made a great call when switching Josephine to a higher role in the show. At the end of the day, Josephine and Katherine's relationship is still somewhat of a mystery. Certain interviews seem to allude to an obvious feud between the two, but each of them has made attempts to deny these claims, even if they have never outright stated that their relationship is just fine. We will simply have to wait and see what the future holds for these two actors, but we can't wait to see more installments of both 13 Reasons Why and the upcoming film After We Collided. Thanks for watching Movie Rays. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and see you next time.